Hello there, welcome to Gen Smiles. My name is Bob Waldron and welcome to this inbox review. It's going to be of a BF 109E-4 Messerschmitt, right? It is the Provi Pack edition by Eduard, and it is 1/48 scale. Now this kit retails at around about the £26 mark-ish here in the UK, which is a pretty damn good price. And it was new tooled in 2012, and actually this box art as well, this was also in 2012, so you know, quite nice to see the old box art for this kit. Now if we take a look at this, right, it is maybe like about 12 years old, 10 years old ish, right? But if we jump straight into the fuselage, we will see something extremely nice, and that is the gorgeous surface detail that you get with these lovely Eduard kits. As you can see, very sort of nice crisp recessed panel lines, right? We've even got those lovely recessed rivets on this as well, showing you the opposite side as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Wraps around really nice as well. Get you to focus. Wraps around really nice as well. We've got our engine cowl here also. Again, loads of lovely detail on there, recessed panel lines, right, recessed rivets, the whole 9 yards. I mean, that is the beauty that is Eduard. We have some nice, very crisp, shiny interior detail as well. As you can see, we've got some nice detail going on in there already, and on the opposite side as well, feeling some nice raised rivets where they're due also. On the wing section, right, again we're seeing more of that lovely surface detail, very nice and consistent throughout. As you can see, you know, we've got no problems with the surface detail. Very impressive indeed, right? No problems there. We move along and we have 2 sprues here with all your bits and bobs, which has probably got all sorts of different versions and stuff, so we're not going to be using all of these. But yes, you know, even on our wheel well doors, we have that lovely surface detail on there. Our tail section as well, again, more lovely surface detail. Maybe some ailerons or flaps here, you know, again, the surface detail is on all the little bits as well. We have some hubcaps here also, again, lovely detail going on inside those hubcaps. Even our tires, we can see some tread on them, maybe seeing a tiny bit of flash on that one, but I haven't seen much throughout the kit. Ejector pin marks, shouldn't really see any. I mean, you can sort of see on our landing gear here, you know, they put the little tabs here so they don't have to have ejector pin marks on the pieces themselves, right? All looking good. Our next piece as well, we should have some instrument display panels somewhere. There they are. We have our instrument display panels here, which, you know, detail is very nice in there, as well as a blanked out one if you get the photo etch, so you don't have to go off sanding stuff down. And yes, we have all sorts of little pieces on here. Oh, and what's this? We even get a full-size engine to go in there as well, which is probably why the engine cowl's separate from the actual fuselage, so as you can probably open it up and have a nice engine on display. Excuse me. We do have our canopy section separately bagged, as they should be, and hopefully you can see we do have what looks to be a couple of different sort of canopies here for probably different versions. Looks nice and shiny on the camera, but I'll just hold it up to the light so I can have a look, and yes, nice and shiny, not seeing any scuffs or any sort of cobweb effects or anything. Nice, perfect going on there. Now this is the cool thing, right? This, for £26-ish, we're getting this nice Provi Pack edition, and that's where we see canopy masks, right? Nice aftermarket part of there. We also get the photo etch as well, which you will see that we get all our instrument display panels and seat belts and all sorts of goodies in there, nicely coloured, as well as the glossed out instrument display dials as well. And then on the other side we have some more photo etch, not pre-painted or anything. Not exactly sure where all these are going, but it looks like the where you put your feet, as well as maybe some grills or something for the engine area. And I think maybe I think there's sort of like a carbonic kind of, well, engine cowl, sort of the lever thing that holds up the engine cowl. I think, I'm not quite sure. You know, you guys can work that one out, leave it in the comments if you know. And then we have our decals or decals just here, which hopefully, as you can see, are looking rather good. I'm seeing the colours are looking good, nice and colourful there. We do get the swastikas to be accurate if you want to, and looks like we've got some nice kind of colourful markings as well. And on the back we've got our stencils there. So quick look at the instructions now, wherever they've gone. There they've gone. And if we just take a look here, yes, we start off with, it's a typical, you know, Eduard type instructions, nice good quality paper. We've got colour, which kind of helps us call out where pieces are going and everything. It does show the photo etch where it goes into like as vents and stuff. It even gives you good colour call outs, which I do believe are mainly like the Mr. Colour or the Aquarius paint ranges, which is good. And yes, we've got lots and lots of detail going on here, and I mean, Eduard normally sort of gets you there. You do maybe have to study it sometimes. Sometimes they can be a bit confusing, but it does kind of get you there in the end. You might have to think about it in some places, I've found with Eduard, but you know, they're quite straightforward-ish. The engine, you know, we get to build a nice engine to go with this that we could have on display if you want, and looks like we've got MGs as well that goes in there also. And yes, we have all things like slats and flaps, which we can have in different positions, which is rather cool to really kind of bring this to life and give it a bit of motion look to it. And then apart from that, yes, it's the typical World War II fighter, you know, bringing your fuselage halves together, your wing section halves together, and then your fuselage and your wings together, and it pretty much starts to get there quite nicely. What we've got here, sort of landing gear, and then we have the whole option of like having your engine cowl open or closed, which is rather nice, as well as open or closed on the canopy section as well. And then just looking at this, yeah, and then it shows you where all your canopy mask goes as well. Then we have the markings, which again, this is another good thing about the whole Profit Pack edition, is you normally get more markings than you would normally. I do believe this is like the splinter camo pattern, which I am a big fan of, just there, as well as sort of like the different sort of those funky sort of side bits where you sort of spray all sorts of sort of patterns on the side to go with the splinter camo pattern. And yes, we've got quite a few splinter camo patterns, but then we've got sort of like different markings with the yellow noses or white tips and all sorts. But yeah, there's a nice couple of markings in there, as well as your stencils at the end. So all in all, yes, it's definitely a big thumbs up, because it's only £26. You get all this goodies with it. Surface detail is absolutely beautiful. I have built one of these, and they do go together, you know, pretty well. Maybe a little bit of test fitting here and there, but I've found they go together really well. Nothing really you can really sort of grumble about this kit, apart from how nice and cheap it is. I know you guys in the US tend to like Eduard's quite expensive out over there, which is, you know, a bit sad, but you know, I know the price might be quite high in the US, but they are such lovely kits to build with such lovely detail and such lovely extras that you get with it. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up. Apart from that, hopefully you've enjoyed, but as always, until next time, my name's Bob Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I'll catch you in the next video.